Right, here today on this boiling hot evening to talk about Trangias. Whether you've just bought one, whether you've had one for some time, I'm sure there's something in this video that you won't know about, or you could learn a little tip off. I've had a Trangia since I was about 8 years old. I'm now 146 million and a half years old. This is the newest one I've had. It's a red one. I always buy the 25 size, which is the larger size, which is a confusing thing with the Trangias. There's 27 and 25, and you'd think the 27 sounds bigger. I always did, but 25's bigger. But unless you're just on your own, 25's okay for one person. It's not for two. Two people or more, you need the bigger one. You need the 25. This is the 25. I'm going to go through what I threw away, what I've added over the years. You know, 40 plus years of cooking on these Trangias. You get a few little tricks. Here we go. Dive in. Anyway, a lot of people probably already noticed the frying pan on this one's bigger. This is the deep dish frying pan. I just find they don't sell this with the standard sets, but you can buy this as an add-on. If you've got a Trangia and you use it a lot, you'll eventually wear out the non-stick. It just happens. As careful as you are, they always wear out, and you'll have to replace it. So maybe replace it with a bigger one if you think that's a good thing. But I find these bigger ones great. They just hold more. They're deeper, so you can get anything cooking with a sauce. You've got a lot more room. So that's the deep dish frying pan. Inside here is the Trangia chopping board stroke colander, which protects the non-stick. Underneath that, I keep my tea towel. You can fit a lot in a Trangia. There's the protector plastic that comes with it. If you've got something that's really going to stick and burn in the pan, you can cook it on top of that paper and it'll protect the pan a bit more. So that's just for emergencies. In here we've got our knives and forks. There's Lisa's set, my set. I love Snow Peak gear. It's a Japanese company. They make titanium stuff, super light. That's my little knife and fork spoon set. Jet boil spatula, which folds up, which is great for size. Obviously a lighter. I do normally carry 2 lighters in here, but we just lit a candle downstairs earlier and I left it down there. There's 2 Snow Peak plates, which are titanium. So as you can see, they fit perfectly. That was just a lucky accident. I bought them, found they just fit in there a treat, and that's what gave me the idea to store stuff in the top. So as you see, we've got everything we need in here. There's a little bag just with some salt, peppers, sugar, just the basics. So here's the gas burner. I don't use meths, I use gas. Meths was great back in the day when that's all we had, but this gives you so much more control with cooking. It's much cleaner, it's less dangerous. You know, I've seen so many accidents, especially in our younger days when we were getting drunk and the people I saw catch on fire, God bless their souls, and all gone and departed. And the tents we saw burned down and holes. Forget meths, unless you're teetotal and you just like burning all your food, just forget meths, and you like waiting like 45 million years for a cup of tea to boil. Just forget meths. There's no bonuses. It smells. There's just no bonus for meths. Gas, always. So I don't have the kettle in here. We're motorcycle traveling, and we're not backpackers. We travel on a motorcycle, so we have a jet boil. So we don't need the kettle. The jet boil's more practical for motorcycle traveling. We just pull it out of the pannier rather than pull all the Trangia out and have to set up the whole thing just to boil some water. We've got a jet boil. We gain the room by not having the kettle inside, so hence we get our complete kitchen in there. 2 Snow Peak bowls, titanium again, so super light, they weigh nothing. A little sponge to wash up with. More jet boil utensils, fork, spoon. They're plastic so they don't damage the non-stick. They fold up, so that's what we use to cook with. Little mini cheese grater. You can get these from the factory shop. That fits in there too, so we'll do our parmesan. The handle. The one saucepan we take the large one because it allows more room for everything to fit in. And also we only use 1 saucepan. I mean, this is deep as well, so cooking with sauce, we only use 1 saucepan, so that's all we take. That's that. That's the rest of it. So that's the setup with the colander. You can also use this as a lid if you're boiling vegetables. Put it to one side, you can strain it very easily. But also a lid, stop flies and bits of grass falling in there, keep things hot while you're cooking something else. But that's my setup, that's how I roll. We don't use the kettle. Obviously I've lost a kettle and I've lost a saucepan out there. So this is everything we take, and this is perfect with a jet bowl as well. We're good to go. And in our jet bowl, just while I'm there, we've got our 2 Snow Peak mugs, which if you buy different sizes, this one's a 220 and this is a 300. But if you buy different sizes, they stack. And obviously you can put something in there, pot, a bit of coffee in there and stuff. Tip that upside down if it's in the jet bowl. So that's our complete kitchen setup, and we can cook pretty much anything.
Oh.